His character's name is Buttcut.
Loose juice, as they call it.
What's this one about?
It's got to do with race relations.
I'm waiting.
Next, film number 2, it's called The Klansman, 1974. It's on Tubi. Race exploitation feels like a movie Quentin Tarantino would remake, like a Django Unchained kind of a thing. OJ plays Garth, and this rich liberal guy with land invites agitators.
Want a bunch of agitators, whores, punks, scum, atheists, perverts, all controlled by the communists, coming in here bothering our neighbors.
Lee Marvin's the sheriff, who's supposed to be, I think, like a little bit woke. There's the KKK, including Cameron Mitchell, who's the like deputy.
We'll close the doors tight!
Lee Marvin's basically the main character, and he's constantly being threatened with like, let us lynch him, or otherwise we're gonna run somebody against you. You'll be sheriff. Meanwhile, there's like black people that are like, this is a black majority county. Yeah. We're gonna run a black guy against, like everyone is mad at him. Film opens on a white lady, Nancy Poteet. So it goes. We get a phone call. There's like a red phone. They're like, okay. And I was like, what is this red phone? This is like the rape hotline. Like, oh, Nancy Poteet was raped.
I'm gonna go over and get a beer afterwards.
Hello. Nancy Poteet's done been raped.
What?
And they're just like, oh yeah, we know who did it. We're like, what? How do you know? And they're just going to arrest random black man at like the pool hall. OJ is there. He's friends with him. They're playing pool together. And so Lee Marvin shows up to arrest the black guy before the KKK gets there to lynch him.
You better jump in the back way.
We want him, Trent.
Sheriff, damn it, be reasonable.
Don't dispute us, Mr. Baskin. We're just trying to save the county the cost of a trial.
I know what you're trying to do now. If you boys will just back off and let me do my elected duty.
So the KKK is real worked up. We're ready to go. So let's just grab any random black guys. OJ and another black dude are buddies. They like leave this bar, and the KKK comes after them in like trucks.
Full hoods.
I don't remember if they're in full regalia.
You don't remember if they're in full hoods?
They are at points in the film. I forget if at this point they are. Oh, I forgot the mayor is the Big Lebowski.
Perverts!
OJ gets away and watches from like the trees, I think, as they catch his friend and castrate him.
Oof.
And then kill him with a shotgun.
Jeez.
So from this point on, OJ is in KKK murdering mode.
And this guy came up to us 2 nights ago and says, "Man, Juice, I saw you in this movie, and man, you were the bad guy. You were killing all of these guys." I said, "I wasn't a bad guy. I was killing all these Klansmen." He said, "Here, you were the bad guy."
Yikes!
Yeah.
Lee Marvin lets a dude out of jail who like beat his wife because he's like, I straightened things out with her.
Oh.
I was like, he's not that woke.
Well, you give your wife one hell of a nosebleed.
You fixed it with my wife?
You can go home now.
You ain't no anti-Tom handkerchief head, but not up to your tight little butt.
Clux in tonight? You a big deal, huh?
Shoots him.
Nice. Yeah, they seem like a easy to infiltrate group.
Yeah, you just
Klan.
put the hood on.
They have like very low entry qualifications.
So the mayor is complaining that this liberal rich guy is bringing in these instigators that are trying to register black people to vote, and the liberal people are mad and they're like trying to make it like big news story. And so the KKK is like, how do we get these liberals to leave? Which uppity? It can't be on TV, so we gotta
That would
do
look
stuff
bad.
like
That would make us look bad.
right. So we're like rape somebody to like shut them up, things like that.
You mean some kind of torture?
Sorta.
Cameron Mitchell, who's the like racist KKK, but he's the deputy. His character's name is Buttcut.
Buttcut?
Buttcutt.
Buttcut.
Cates.
Well.
They call him Buttcut.
There ain't nothing old lightning rod can do that old Buttcut can't do better.
Let's get her out of the truck.
Also, so the lady, Nancy Poteet, gets raped at the beginning, right? She then recovers. She goes to church. And the church people are like shaming her and pissed at her because they...
For getting raped.
You shouldn't be like going around like, I'm over it. And I have a quote here. If she ain't dead from rape, she ought to suicide herself.
Damn. Why does anyone live in this town?
Yes, exactly.
Shame. Phil, how can you push yourselves on these good Christian folks? After being in that nig...
If you have any Christian decency in you, you will leave.
I'm waiting. Come next election, you're going to be flat out on your...
So who are you going to put in? Butt guy?
The mayor, Big Lebowski, is complaining that they have to, like, keep the black people happy because otherwise they join the army. And if they join the army, they leave. Town doesn't have its cheap labor.
Yeah.
And
they also come back knowing how to use guns.
Well, he describes...
Then they can go to Germany for 2 years and become ski instructors.
I don't know. Germany is full of black Mississippi ski instructors. So 43 minutes into the film, we're at a funeral for KKK member that OJ killed. OJ shows up and snipes at them during the funeral.
Nice.
OJ Snipes could be a good acting name.
Yeah, I
OJ
feel like Wesley Snipes would sell his last name to help get himself out of his
For
financial
tax
hole.
purposes.
Yeah. Oh, car explosions.
Yes. And then it's very obvious that there's still a person in the hearse because it's like rolls into the street, but then somebody hits the brakes. So it doesn't roll like too far. It's like, okay. Now we're at a rally, like downtown.
Okay.
Some sort of rally. OJ starts sniping at the KKK people at the rally, and now we got all these people shooting back and forth.
Here's the thing. They probably could have done a much more interesting scene where he knows where the rally's going to be. Why doesn't he set up booby traps and bombs? And...
No, you just cut to him at a different, just doing this, and then you cut back, and there's people just doing this.
Why don't you stomp your foot and chase those blacks off? All right, then stay out of our way and let us do it.
But he gets away. How'd he get away?
Well, he could have just pulled a Lee Harvey Oswald and left the gun on a lower floor and walked home.
He pulls the run across train tracks. Train comes by. And they're like, oh, he's on the other side of the train. And then we pulled this maneuver where you get in a car and you're driving.
Butt cut and those cluxes that watch me get raped.
Let's keep driving.
The classic backseat pop up. You didn't see the guy in the backseat of the car when you got in?
I feel like car back seats used to be bigger, so...
Cars have gotten bigger. They
No.
used to be smaller.
Back in the day, sedans and stuff were bigger.
Giant Cadillacs and stuff.
Sensible cars are smaller, whereas dumbass cars have gotten bigger.
Speaking of Cybertruck, maybe we should rent a Cybertruck.
You can just rent them.
We could do an OJ chase in a Cybertruck.
How much is the insurance on one?
Let me out of here.
What do you want with all your killing?
Same damn thing you want with all your marching. Only history proves my way works. I'm an organization of one.
So there's a lady who is, I think she's one of the people that's come in to register black people to vote.
Okay.
She's friends with the liberal, I think. And the KKK grabs her up, and they're like, what do? We got to do something to her, but it can't be on TV. So it's got to be, like, invisible. So Cameron Mitchell rapes her.
Yikes!
Lee Marvin shows up, and she's like, take me to the hospital. And he's like, I'll take you to the hospital if you say a black guy did it. What the fuck? Like,
Wow,
he was the one trying to keep the peace.
It sounds like he turned heel.
Because if she says this KKK dude, who is also a cop, rapes her, that's going to be a bigger story. She's like, just say it was a black guy and it'll diffuse this. But still, this isn't fun. There are scenes where it's like, shootout, and OJ's sniping KKK members at a funeral for a KKK member he killed. It's like, this could be fun. And then we do this. We have a revelation. Willie, the guy who was arrested for rape, the original, he didn't do it, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Because they never had any... they're like, I bet he did it. But why? How do we find out?
Did he lose his dick in the war?
Oh, interesting.
How bad do you boys want, Willie? I mean, bad enough to shoot me. Now, that wouldn't look very good on network TV, would it?
Willie Washington never raped Nancy Poteet. Willie was with me.
You let him fire!
Oh, switcheroo, consensual sex.
He was having consensual sex with a KKK or a cop or both's wife. So they beat the shit out of her. The Klan then kills the rich guy's dog. The rich guy, by the way, is Richard Burton. Richard Burton beats the shit out of Cameron Mitchell. Two very drunk men have a fist fight. They're very drunk in real life.
The physical touch of a Negro is pollution. And
God, come on. No, it's going to take a better man than me to unscramble this omelet.
So anyway, we're like, all right, how do we end this? The KKK goes to the rich guy's property, his anti-slavery mansion. Lee Marvin is there. OJ is there in the trees.
With a sniper rifle.
And we just cut back and forth between like KKK hooded. They come in carrying burning crosses. They're going to burn the main.
Oh, they come in parade dress.
Yeah. Everyone shoots back and forth. Everyone gets shot. Glossed over the fact that Lee Marvin has figured out OJ is like the sniper, but it's not arresting him.
He's like, actually, you're doing a little bit of work for me.
Once this all is over, I'll arrest you. You better leave town or some shit like that. He points a gun at OJ during this. Like, you're like, aren't you sort of allies now? And they're like, never mind. All right, let's keep shooting the Klan.
Butt cupcakes! I am charging you with the assault and rape of Loretta Sykes! And I'm charging the rest of you!
Quote, "Oh God, I'm dead," a guy says as OJ stands over him with a gun. Oh God, I'm dead.
Oh God, I'm dead!
No, not yet.
Cameron Mitchell shoots Lee Marvin as everybody gets shot by everybody else. I think OJ gets away and half of them are shot but live, and it's like dark, and, you know. That's the Klansman. I have rape counter 3, 1 dead dog, 1 castration, 1 funeral sniping.
Okay.
Charles Champlin of the LA Times said, "One of those sleazy, exploitative, incompetent pieces of motion picture waste, which makes you suddenly unsure that film reviewing is a fit occupation for a grown man."
It certainly isn't, I can tell you that much.
Film reviewing's not a real...
Yeah.
That's why I'm...
Tell me about it.
The JO system, Vincent Canby of the New York Times, quote, "so lovingly depicting the horrors that one comes to suspect their motives." According to Richard Burton, he bumped into Lee Marvin at a party, and the host said, "Oh, of course you two know each other, but both were so drunk during the filming, neither of them remembered making it." Shortly after filming ended, Richard Burton was hospitalized for alcoholism. At the time, he was drinking 2 to 3 bottles of vodka a day. He later claimed doctors told him he would have died within weeks if he had continued drinking that heavily. He was considered surprisingly fit for a man who smoked 60 cigarettes a day, did no exercise other than swimming, which is exercise, and claimed to have drunk alcohol every day of his life since he was 14. During Richard Burton's death scene, I guess he died, he was lying on the set when the director said that the makeup artist had prepared him really well for the scene, except they hadn't done any makeup.
So they rushed him to the hospital.
He just looked like he was dying. Lee Marvin was so unsatisfied, he called it the Klansman.
Ooh, damn, he took my review pun.
You can't do that one now.
Son of a bitch.
I also have noted that Breck drives his Ford Bronco with the gear shift in park.
Well, you know, it's not much use driving on 3,000 acres that grows nothing about.
Having not seen the film,
I'm going to give it 3 bloody gloved thumbs up, 0 bloody gloved thumbs up a butt, because it doesn't sound like you want to watch this in mixed company at all. 3 juice is loose.
What's the scale? Up to what?
Infinity.
Infinity, all right.
Yeah.
I feel you need to swap the top 2 numbers. As a good movie, it's awful. As a fun, bad movie?
You said to watch with company. Friends.
Party watch.
Party watch. This does not sound like a party watch.
Okay, as a good, bad movie to watch and make fun of?
So she says red-eye gravy on your grits. I thought she was offering me a shot of...
Oh. But not up to your tight little butt.
Scum, atheists, perverts, coming in here bothering our neighbors.
I'm waiting.
I would switch those numbers.
Nobody's going to come back to your parties after that.
Just because someone says some words.
If she ain't dead from rape, she ought to suicide herself.
And then kill, fuck, marry. This is for me, clearly a fuck. Dude, his hobby is sniping KKK members. He sounds like it would be fun to spend a weekend with.
No, I'm going to marry this OJ. I'll be home cooking dinner. He'll come in the door, throw his sniper rifle on the couch. Hey, honey, how many Klansmen did you kill today?
He's going to be dead in a week. It's my
I don't know,
cake.
that rich guy sounds like he died. Maybe we'll just move in this big old plantation mansion.
Think it gets burned down?
Oh.
I forgot.
Oh, God, I'm dead.
Thanks, OJ.
Do you remember where you were when the OJ chase happened?
No, I don't think so.
I remember where I was. I was watching a VHS tape we rented of The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin.
I always bring that movie up and nobody knows what I'm talking about.
It's great. Macaulay Culkin's just like, I'm creepy. I'm the creepy bad kid. We turned it off and it was the OJ chase on every fucking channel.
It's one of those few movies that has the guts to kill a kid.
It does.
Just like OJ would.
They broke into every fucking channel for that.
I think I remember that it was just like on TV like all day.
And now making his left turn westbound on Sunset.
All right, he must have gone right by you, Eric.
Well, he hasn't. We're staying ahead of it. We're going to his mansion.
Anyway, the next film is The Towering Inferno.
Oh, I've seen this one a long time ago.
So you can't.
So refresh my memory.
So we can't review it.